Right, let's take a look at creating folders. It's very simple. You can click down here, give it a name. I'll call it Family Health and press Enter. And it's added. You can come up to File, New Folder as well. So I'll call this one Lee. And you can also press Shift, Command and N. And this will be Kelly. Okay, I've just paused and added the family in there. Now you don't have to have a flat folder structure. You can nest folders if needed. So if I click on this folder here, then drag up to Family Health, that's now nested in there. And I'll do the same for Kelly there. And that's all of them now. Now, as these folders now have a parent folder, I can click the arrow to collapse this to keep it tidy. Now, this Family Health folder, it should really be in this MFF folder. And I use MFF for shorthand for my friends and family. So even though this has folders inside it, I can still drag inside the MFF folder. And I now have 3 levels of nested folders to keep it yet tidier. If you find yourself filtering on the same tags more than once, it may be worth setting up a smart folder. Now, a smart folder dynamically updates based on different conditions. So I'll set one up for this recipe example. I'll come to File, New Smart Folder, and I'll call this Gluten-Free Nut Allergy. And down here, I can switch between matching any or all of the below conditions. So for this example, I need all. And if I click here, these are the conditions I can filter on. So check these out. There's lots of scope here. But what I want first is folders. I want the following folders included in the filter. So recipes, of course. And I'll add events because occasionally some recipes may end up in there. Okay, let's click plus to add another condition. I'll keep it at tags. And I want tags with gluten-free and with nuts. But I want to be sure actually that any results that appear don't have the nuts tag. That's the point of this smart folder. So that's easy. If I click this drop down here, I can select exclude nuts. I'll click OK. And here is our new folder. And in here, I've got 3 options here for meals that can be served. And because this is a smart folder, it's going to dynamically update. So if I add the gluten-free tag to this recipe, for example, and come back to my folder, that's been added as well. So smart folders really can help you organize if you use a combination of tags and folders. The last piece that we're going to cover is linking to other notes. So if I've got a lot of recipes here, it would be good to have a home note, as it were, that acts as a hub and links to all of the individual recipes. So I can type in the note title here, select the text. Then if I come up to edit and add link, if I start typing the name of the note, then any notes with those letters in the title appear, and I can use the arrow keys and enter to select. If I check use note title here, then whatever the title is will be displayed. And this means that you can see the title of the recipe here. Whereas if I go to it, and I don't know why I didn't just click on the link I created, that was silly. But if I just modify this a little and then come back, you'll see the title of the note has changed automatically there. Okay, let's click the note this time. And it'll probably be nice to have a link back to the main recipe homepage from here. So this time I'll type and I'm going to select the text. But instead of going up to edit, I'll press Command and K this time to get to the add link box. I'll just do the same again. And then when done, I can click to come back to the homepage. Now, the easiest way to add a link is simply to type in 2 greater than symbols. This presents a list of your most recently modified notes, and you can keep typing to reduce the number. And you can press enter if you've got just one there, or use the arrow keys to select. And before you know it, you can have a simple homepage acting as a hub for lots of notes. Now that's pretty organized.